consider it 5-star hotel.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trailblazers come into town in this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off the beginning of a homestand.
And this is a great chance, Kevin, for this team to establish some home court dominance. Long stand.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Ooh. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Pass to Smart. Now here's Williams. This one for three. He's off on that one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. There's the screen. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Simons with the ball. Williams picks him up. Outside Jackson. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Knocked away. Smart with the steal. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Simons surveying the D. Over Smart. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Now Morant. He has 7. Outside, Smart. Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. It took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
High post, Jackson. A fadeaway. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pass to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And here is Grant. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got 5 now.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
Jackson up top. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Thibault. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Grant. The shot off that time. Avdia with the defensive effort. Inside. Simons from outside. The shot missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside, Smart. Williams for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:11 left to play in the first. They set the pick. Outside, Avdia. Good work there as it goes.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Smart. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Memphis on defense. They have a 9-point lead. Back to Grant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thibault. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Altama gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Clark. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies.
27. The Trailblazers, 14.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Beverly wide open. The three-pointer no good. Henderson outside. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Outside Jackson. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Sharp on the wing. And the three off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Here's Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Beverly for three. Sinks the triple. Beverly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Henderson for three. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Beverly. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's Aldama. Connects from three-point range. Aldama's got 5.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Williams. Aldama with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Williams for three. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trailed by 17. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Knocks down the three ball. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter. And here's Beverly. He's got 5. Williams looking over the floor. Memphis moving it around. Lock at 6. Kennard for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Henderson outside. Driving to the basket. For the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Drills the three-pointer.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Kennard. Offensive rebound. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Williams. No good that time.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Excellent instincts on the defensive end. Henderson has a feel for when to attack the ball.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Clark inside. He's got 6. Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. And Portland with the ball. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And that one's good by Henderson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Over in the corner, Williams. Picked by Clark. That's a 2 from Kennard. Another shot. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Portland making a change here. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Grant outside. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies lead by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
The 3 from Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Outside for Smart. No good on the 3.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Ayton inside. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Down low. Here's Ayton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Grant drops them both.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside, Simons. Back to Sharp. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Covington. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Timeout, timeout.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Morant. He's got 18. Outside, Smart. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Look, and when Marcus Smart is hitting from deep, it really makes a difference in this offense. It becomes so much more dynamic.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Grant driving the lane, and the dunk by Grant.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
Outside, Covington. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 16. Ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And stolen by Thibault. And it's Simons off the drive. Grant outside. From deep. Traps in the tray. Grant's got 12 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Back to Morant. Outside Williams. Pass to Morant. Into the lane. And finished off by Morant.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
No good from Grant. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Grant, that's good.
What a response from Grant. If his team wasn't fired up, they are now.
Morant outside. Outside, Smart. Here's Jackson. And it's good off the back rim and in. 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Simons with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's Sharp missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And it's Williams with the jam.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Pass to Sharp. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
Morant's got space. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Morant with the steal. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a three. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Ayton. That one wide left.
I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. Grizzlies leading by 22. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Morant looking around. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Aldama can't hit. And so it's Memphis cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's
Trailblazers 48.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Beverly with the ball. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now Graham. Screen by Grant. From the arc. The shot will not fall. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And it's Beverly missing. Grant on the wing. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. This Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Beverly with the ball. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Clark. Trailblazers trailed by 21. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Beverly looking around. Here's Jackson. And stolen by Graham. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Up top, Graham. To the paint. And Reith gets it to go. Reith has got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Graham inside the line. Aldama with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
In the corner, Henderson with it. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Memphis moving it around. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Back to Graham. Henderson left side. Here's Klingon. From deep, Walker. Aldama with the rebound. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here's Morant. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Portland, no good that time either. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Coming up to the floor for your Grizzlies, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Graham from outside. To the middle. Here's Klingon. It's Clark with the rebound. And stolen by Murray. Here's Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Memphis leading by 22. On the wing, Williams. Fires the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kennard. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Crafty move, and the jumper falls for him. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so looking at the number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
.34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's the triple. Rebound by Murray. Graham gets a wide open look. Off target from the wing. Now here's Clark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never...